to get to know my audience a little bit. Who here is okay if America dies and takes Texas with it and Wendy Davis is our governor?
No.
Nobody? Who here is okay if America dies and takes Texas with it and Greg Abbott is our governor? Okay. I'm trying to find a place, pathway so that America doesn't die. I'm Kathie, Libertarian for Texas governor. Not a Republican, not a Democrat, not a crony. I want to be Texas governor to fight, to unite Texans to fight two threats to our liberty: a tyrannical federal government and a state government corrupted by cronyism. What we've got now, the two-party system is broken. Washington is broken, the two-party system is corrupt. That's why I am a libertarian. That's why I'm running as a libertarian. Because if I don't become Texas governor, it doesn't matter which one of the other two does. We're going down. Only Texas can fight against this federal tyranny, but only if we have the right governor. So if these are the things you want: a secure border, fiscal sanity, and an end to property taxes, an end to eminent domain and all of its abuses. If what you want is in this brochure, then I'm not just another choice you have for governor. I'm your only choice. I'm the only one in this race who can lead Texas to do again what we have done before: defeat federal tyranny and change the course of history. I put $250,000 of my money in this race. In 4 years of my life, I'm serious about this. It's time all of us have got to be serious about saving our liberty. We can do this, but it won't happen by just sitting around and wishing. What do you know about Greg Abbott? What has he ever told you that he would do? What is his plan for the border? You don't know. He hasn't told you. He won't say. He wants you to hope that he will change things. Well, how's that hopey, changing thing been working for you so far? I'm going around all 254 counties in Texas on my tour bus. That's a challenge: eating, sleeping, living on a bus 5, 7, 10 days at a time. But it's what we've got to do to get outside the major metropolitan areas and the grasp that the major media has on the way you get your news. If you're just now hearing about me, you need to ask yourself, how is that? How did that happen? And we need to get together and change it. I can use all of your help. We've got to unite and do this, but the solutions will not come through the broken two-party system. Some people say, if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always got. They're optimists. We're in such a bind now that if we keep doing what we've been doing, we will not get to keep what we have got. What so many people fought and died for so long. We won't keep our liberty, we won't keep our Constitution, and we won't keep our country. So I'm Kathie, Libertarian for Texas governor. Please fight with me, unite with me. Let's save our liberty. Thank you.
You want to order softball with the head of the Tarrant County Libertarian group?
Alan, throw softballs? You don't know.
Yeah. Probably a fascinating softball. Yeah, Kathie, just to give you a few more seconds to extend your speech, how would you describe the difference between the Libertarians and Republicans in terms of smaller government?
Well, the Republicans, some of them talk a good game, but they don't do it. For 20 years, we have tested the hypothesis that you can get liberty through the Republican Party in Texas. The hypothesis has failed. After 20 years of owning Republicans in every statewide office, they own the House and the Senate, supermajorities at times, and where has it gotten us? We got higher taxes, higher spending, higher debt. We're second per capita debt in the nation. We got more assault on our property rights, on our civil rights. We have a border crisis that's about to erupt into something awful, and we've got an out-of-control federal government with no effective pushback. So what do you think is going to change? We'll keep on going down that road. Nothing except more tyranny.
Did you say you didn't make it property?
Yes. In property tax and replace it with nothing. It's not that we tax ourselves to the limits, that we spend too much. If we slashed our budget 50%, it would just put us back to Rick Perry. We were when Rick Perry first took office, which was only 14 years ago. Yeah, I know it seems like an eternity. But we just, under a supposedly conservative Republican legislature, government has exploded. Just look what they did in the last biennium. Had an unexpected 26% windfall. Money that just came because of the oil and gas boom. They didn't know how to spend it, but they found a way. 26% increase. Did they use it to wing us off the 35% that comes from the federal government? No. They cut taxes? No. Did they put it away for a rainy day? No. Did they do anything sane with it? No. They spent it. And so the next time, if we don't have that 26% before again, because we know booms were followed by a bust. Do you think they're going to cut spending to get it down to where it was? No, we're going to have to raise taxes because every single line in that budget, a crony put it there and depends on it and will be mightily irritated if it goes away. I would use the line item veto, which only the governor of Texas has, the president doesn't have that. I would use that for its intended purpose to get our budget in shape. That's why I say a Texas governor can restore fiscal sanity using that veto. Governor Perry only uses it to get back at his political opponents, not for its intended purpose. That's the source of the indictment.
Property taxes, you really did, everybody in the
I do. I mean it. School property taxes. Yeah, we got it. The money that comes from the state of Texas is $8,000 per capita. I think a lot of parents would love to have $8,000 to put their child in a private school. So I say that would still come. That's not got anything to do with property taxes. So that is the way we meet our constitutional mandate to provide free and efficient public schools. And yeah, these judges tell us no. Well, we've got to stop this judicial tyranny. Federal or state judges, we have to stop letting them dictate to us how we educate our children, how we spend our tax monies. You declared the property tax unconstitutional? I say, hallelujah, let's stop collecting it. Okay, well, that seems to be all the questions we have, but I'm going to stick around here, and I'd love to meet you and talk to you and go one-on-one. And yes, I got yard signs, I got brochures, I've got lots of things to do. We got lots of work ahead of us, and we need to pull together to pull this thing out. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Kathie.